Welcome back to Cablevision's Hudson News Edition. I'm Sherry Carabin. A few weeks ago, state officials officially announced they were taking over Hoboken's finances. Joining me now with the status of that takeover is 2nd Ward Councilwoman Beth Mason. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it.
So what has happened since then?
Well, since that takeover time, or since the intervention by the state, the council has met once, and we discussed issues as it related to the budget, and the Finance Committee supposedly has been working on the budget itself. I'm asking that the council come to almost a meeting of the whole so that we can sit down and actually look at this budget together and try to move this forward, because actually the state has done not very much at this time. They have discussed bringing in a monitor.
Have they done that?
Not that I'm aware of at this time. There is discussion that there will be 3 names provided to us, and that from there we would need to select one of those 3. But I have not received any of those 3 names yet. I'm not sure any of the other council members have either.
So it sounds as if not much has been done on the budget itself.
Not in terms of actually looking at where we stand. We have a budget that the state had put forth, or a spending plan that the mayor together with the state had put forth, that would still have us with at least a $10 million structural deficit, unless we're going to fill the gaps with things like selling taxi licenses, which we were lucky enough to do very well last year with, again this year. And given the economic situation, I'm not sure we would be so lucky this time.
How is the city being affected by what's going on Wall Street?
In terms of right now, it's limited, but I know coming down the pike that it's going to have a rolling effect. We already know, because of Bear Stearns, we have many of our residents that have been greatly affected by that situation. Now with Lehman, and as well as some other financial institutions, it's going to have a significant effect in terms of their ability to either buy property, keep their property that they currently own, pay their taxes, and here we are with a tax increase that we know is coming right now, as well as maybe rolling out in the future. So addressing how our expenses are being dealt with is one of the first places we need to look, and we need to do it now. We need to sit down, because we're already 4 months into this year's budget. It's going to leave us limited space to be able to actually maneuver and to address the expenditures that are already undertaken. For example, I just got expenditure report from the city. We had not been getting the claims for the last several months, and I asked why we weren't getting them. And it so happens they sent it to us just recently. In the initial look at it, we have things like $26,000 being used for the development of the archway for Sybil's Cave, which is a nice thing when you have extra money, but we are not in that position now, and we
not too practical right now.
Right, that's exactly right.
So there are other places that you would like to make cuts as well, I assume?
Well, I think this is something that the council needs to sit down together and really look at, where we need to start. I've always advocated that we need to start at the top. You need to start at the top salaries, the mayor, the council, the directors. I mean, we've gotten ourselves into this situation. Those people need to actually deal with that, not start with the $8,000 crossing guard and talk about layoffs.
So obviously I want to keep talking to you about this in the future, and we'll keep everyone updated on what is going on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And thank you for coming. And don't go away, because we'll be right back.